Perfect. 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 Perfect.
Uh-oh. Let's see. No, it say I got. It say I got. I'm going to reload. No audio on your mic. Still no audio. I hear myself. What about that? I think I figured it out. Can't hear you now. All right. Yeah. Listen, what happened was, hold on, let me see something. Detroit. Can you hear me now? I hope you can hear me good. All right. Well, you know what? It's always something. That's what happens when you put stuff on top of your controller when it cuts on. And then all of a sudden, it just cuts you off. I can hear myself just fine through the mic, but, the thing wasn't selected. So it's always something, man. Always something. All right, what? Let me do my spiel all over again. Listen, it's been a crazy week, great people. But we got a direct coming on Wednesday. And your boy will not be live streaming. But you know what I'm going to do, though? I have to drive. I got to drive all the way down to Valdosta. So pretty much on Wednesday, I'm going to pretty much drive the whole length of Georgia. I got to pick up a kid and then take them all the way down to Valdosta, drop them off, and drive back. So maybe on my way back, I think I'm going to go live, but I'll probably go live just on YouTube. I'll probably go live off my phone, and I'll give my opinion of what I think. What's going on, CMG? Quay 311 in the building. Matter of fact, let me get you on the board when I'm thinking about it. I know me, I will forget, and it'll be all over. Let's see. I might need to take this noise thing off. All right, I take it off. Every time I move away, and it's like I'm cutting my mic is cutting off. So it is what it is. All right, Quake 311. Get you on the board. All right, we got who else? I saw somebody else. CMG popped in there, didn't they? Yep, CMG. What's going on, my brother? All right. It's crazy. Like I said before, we really got to break down these rumors. It's these rumors say a lot, but once again, man, listen, Nintendo hasn't said anything, so I'm not quite buying in. It's like any other rumor that come up. Somebody say something. We're supposed to be a Switch Pro, and we all bought into that. So, Nintendo said this clearly, though. We will discuss our plans in May. So I'm all in favor of that. But we're going to explore, like, hey, you know what if these rumors are true? We're going to talk about that tonight. We're going to talk about the Xbox podcast. And I thought it was interesting. I just thought it was interesting. I guess we're going to see, a couple of those games there announced. We're going to see those bad boys on Wednesday. Then we're going to look at, some of our predictions and, what Nintendo needs to do if the plans are true. If the plans are true and they're coming out in 2025, what does this direct needs to say to the rest of Nintendo land? Because it's going to be something crazy. No audio. Hold on. Let me see. Okay, all right. I'm about to say, what's going on, Brother Musa? Man, listen, you listen. You know it, man. I gotta be careful when I'm driving down here, boy. Especially Valdosta, man, is probably about maybe 50 miles north of Florida's border. So yeah, I got it. That's why I'm leaving early in the morning, and by the time I get back, I'll be close to Atlanta, and I'll be good. But Brother Musa is on the board. I'm just gonna put on there, Brother Musa. Supersonic Mockingjay. What's going on, my brother? How are things going? All right, I get to the comments in a hot second because I know I missed quite a. I'm gonna start from the "Can Hear You Now" because I would have had a voice. Dub City, what's going on, man? Good morning to you as well. Dub City is representing Sydney over there in Australia. That's one thing about, doing YouTube and going live. You meet great people from all over this globe, and I'm glad to have met you guys. All right, Dub City's on the board. All right, let me go through some of these comments real quick. Of course, CMG says, what's going on, GD? What's going on to you, my brother? He says, CMG says, Nintendo is in full of it. Laugh all out. Listen, first thing I did this morning was sell all but one of my Nintendo stocks. I'm going to rebuy them back, but I know they're about to take a dip, especially if this Direct is not good. If this Direct is not good, them stock prices going to dwindle some more. So I'm going to wait. I'll let it get down a little low, and then I'm going to rebuy because it's going to be worth it. Man, what's going on with it? I think too many people got on. I hate when it tells me like, oh, your stream quality. Let me know, man, if the quality of the stream is down or whatever. You got to readjust. Let me see if I can take this off. All right. Boom. All right. Hold on one quick second. All right. Good. All right. Suicide and Maka J. Musa. Said, peace, my brother. Be careful in the south. Yes, sir. Said, load and clear, gaming dad. Hey, CMG. Got you. So I'm hoping for Far Cry 3 to finally get a Switch port. Ubisoft has been putting everything else on Gen 7, it seems. You know what? They just released Skull and Bones, boy, and them reviews looked pretty bad. But you know what? I knew that game was going to be good anyway because of the fact that, you know what? I wasn't looking forward to a ship game. You know what? Black Flag was good because, it kind of made you feel like a pirate. But it is what it is. CMG said they never went past 7 years for a new system. Listen, I was just talking to my wife before I got down here. And she was asking me what we was talking about. And I said, you know what? Telling her about the delay possibly. And the Nintendo Switch going off to its 8th year, which is super crazy. It was going to hit the 8th year regardless. I think to be honest, you'll probably see them still selling Switches in year 10. But I think if this rumors is true, you can guarantee that the Switch will get no, I can't say guarantee. I think it will be smart for Nintendo to have a price drop on all their systems, especially if the rumors is true that they're still going to reveal next month. Yeah, they're going to have, I think it would probably be in their best interest to drop the price of the current Switch to get more people buying them, because people are not going to pay full price knowing that, in a little while, that they just wait and be patient, they're going to get another system. And most people that bought Switches already probably has one. So I don't see the benefit of that. And then another thing is kind of crazy. If the rumors are true, because the rumor says they still plan on revealing a system next month. So you gonna reveal next month to not launch for another year? That just don't seem right. I don't know if that part of the rumor is true. But once again, if you look at the title of the thumbnail, I said it's Nintendo trolling us. I'm telling you, Nintendo has done this before. They have said one thing and then done another. I remember when it was like, what was it, the 3DS XL maybe? I remember them asking Reggie Fils-Aimé like the day before. They was like, nope. He was like, nope, we don't have any plans. And then the day after, they announced that bad boy. I'm telling you, listen, man, I'm not until Nintendo said this is what they're going to do, I'm going to stay on team 2024. So speaking of that, that is the poll question tonight. If you're on YouTube, the poll question tonight is, which train are you on? Are you on train 2025? Or are you on train 2024 for the Nintendo Switch 2? And I'm sticking with 2024 only because I haven't heard from Nintendo. Everybody got a rumor. Everybody got something to say. Everybody got a leak. It's definitely worse this go around than it was the first Switch. The first Switch was more exciting. This right here is like, man, it's so many more YouTubers, including myself. You know what? I'm not exempt from this, but it's so many more, and you know what? And they report on everything. Like, I like talking with y'all guys about it, but you know, listen, I'm not reporting on it. It's a difference. You know, I don't have a daily video. What's going on, Bazard? Let me get you on the board. GT in the building. Oh, listen, GT, he here to gloat. I already read his comments on Discord. But yeah, you know what? Listen, I have to say, man, and I would agree. And I saluted you then. I salute you now. Everything he said is pretty much coming to light. Unless something drastic changed from what it looks at right now today, GT was right. A bunch of ports, a bunch of remasters, and 2025. Listen, everything is kind of lining up to, you know what? He's pretty accurate. I have to give him his props. Hold on, let me Basil YT 24/7. Oh, my dog is going crazy 24/7 because he wants to come in here, but if he comes in here, man, he just too active. I'll be having to punch him like, hey man, calm down. Let's see. Let me get Tactics on the board. I'm trying to get everybody on the board so I can continue to talk. All right. I think that might be the last one for now. But yeah, it's going to be crazy. So yeah, we'll keep it moving. Predictions for the partner direct. Whew. This is a hard one because of the fact that, you know what, if it's a partner direct, I don't see any major Nintendo releases coming out as partner direct. Now, it's two games that I'm definitely looking forward to seeing. I hope they're there. It's Plunky Squire and Silk Song. I'm really hope them two games drop. But anything else is like, I don't know. You know what? Maybe maybe they surprise us and they give us a Call of Duty. I don't know. But all I got to say is that NCAA football coming out this year. And I can't wait. I just need a Michigan football player to be on the cover. That's all I need. Okay, all right, back to this. Quaker, listen, a Hi-Fi Rush seems obvious. Oh yeah. But Hi-Fi Rush was, you know, like if you didn't get a chance to play it, Hi-Fi Rush is pretty good. I mean, I think people that, you know, that have it on Switch, they'll enjoy it. Will I buy it on Switch? Probably not, because, you know, it's on Game Pass. Let's see. Dub City said, good morning. So I'd never heard of that town. And yeah, it's Valdosta is way down south. It's right by the border. If you're driving to Georgia, you pass right through it. You know you're in Valdosta because it is super humid. It's like the human scale turns up to 1,000 once you get there. It's like, oh. But it's probably not that bad right now because, you know, it's February. But once again, man, this is the South. Quaker says, I'm in Buffalo. Wing for coming. Food coming right now. I went to Johnny's Smackdown in Henderson today. Decent pizza, although today was a subpar. Oh, the pizza was subpar today. I get you. It be like that sometimes, you know, especially when you get your nice little place where you like to eat and then once you get it, you like, you know what, it's okay today. I made some elderberry tea today, quite delicious. Quay says I played Skull and Bones when it was free on PS Plus. Steve says I want Rare Replay to come to Switch. Boy, that would be huge. If Rare Replay was to come to Switch in this partner direct, that would be absolutely huge. But man, I don't know, man. What could be shown that would say, man, listen, I think this partner showcase is going to be great. If I had to predict right now, I don't have a really high prediction for the result of this Nintendo Direct. I foresee my stock prices going down because early in the morning too. Oh, buddy, that's the reason why I sold all my shares. Like, nope, I am not biting that bullet. I'll let it go down and I'll rebuy everything I've bought. That means I'll gain more shares because the price dropped. That means I'm paying less per share. But woo. So you think Gizzo will have anything announced at the Direct? I don't know, man. It's one of them things like, you know what? I'm not looking at anything that I'm thinking like, oh man, this gotta announce. To me, I'm sticking with my two. Anything else will be a surprise. You know what? I'm trying to remember at the other partner directs, Nintendo. That's right. Nintendo never announced anything. So for Nintendo to not have nothing, what are they going to show for E3? Even if they have another E3, like I'm looking down the road. I'm like, I don't know if this. Listen, think about it. You're gonna go a whole year no summer direct, or if the summer direct is the reveal of the system. I don't know, man. To me, it seems like, you know what, Nintendo could get away with dropping if I'm Nintendo and if Mario is ready. If Mario is ready and if Metroid is ready, I think you lost the system. If you get those two games ready, if you lost that system in, let's say, November, those two games will carry the system right into the new year. It'll carry them right into March. They didn't already push back Luigi's Mansion and what was the other game they pushed back? I think 1,000 Year Door. They already pushed back to later in the year. So if you got those games, you know what, the system is going to sell. That initial batch is going to sell because people want the new hardware. All you need to do is have a legit Mario game somewhere within them first 3 months, and they're good. Think about it. They launched with Zelda, even though Zelda is a bigger franchise than Metroid. But if Metroid looks the part, I think you can get away with it. I think you can get away with it. Launch it this year. So I don't know, man. Gigi said, I thought E3 was gone for good. Well, you know what? E3 is gone, but you know what? That particular time of year, people are still like, Xbox is still going to have their showcase. IGN is already signed on to do some form of event for that during that time period. And, you know, Jeff Keighley's Summer Games Fest will still be active around the exact same time. So there'll be things to pay attention to for sure. And I don't think Nintendo they had something in the summer, but I'm just looking like, hey, you know what? If this is not a direct, right? When is the next direct? That's the question. When would be the next direct? Yeah, we'll get something with Pokemon maybe later in the month. But when would be the next full direct? You would think it would be summer or May. I don't know. I think, you know what? Well, it's going to be interesting. What you guys think? You hear me? I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts. Bazza said, yo, CMG says, Nintendo is definitely trolling because this makes no sense. I agree. It just don't quite add up. Yeah. Okay. if the rumors is true or they're going to delay, I would prefer them to delay to get better quality games. But you know what? I believe, like, you know what? If Metroid, to me, they have enough, and they have enough third party that will push this. This is not a Wii U situation. This is not a Switch situation. I mean, you got a system right now that's thriving, and if you launch this game and it has some key components at launch that you can play in handheld mode, I mean, you're gonna win. Listen, if they launch and they have, let's say a Metroid, maybe a Mario, or a Mario, right? Or if they have a Mario, and then you know what, you have Call of Duty, Madden, you got all the big hitters in handheld mode, and it operates and run well. I mean, it's a win. So it's gonna be really interesting to see how how this unfolds. Train GT was right. Yeah, you was. I ain't listen. Can't even hate on that one. Let's see. Hold on. Suicide Market J says, why not just stay on Switch 1 till things phase out? Switch 1 isn't going anywhere for at least 2 years, at least a year or two. So I don't need to go right into it. Furthermore, it would be better to save up first, but also hear feedback on the good, the bad, the performance. Well, that's a good question. I mean, I can tell you my reasons why I wouldn't take that approach, only because, like, hey, like, I lived through the Wii. I know how that was to get a Wii and not have Wiis in stores for months and months and months. I worked at GameStop during those times, and to have customers come in every day. Hey, you got any in? You know what? Having them kind of cuddle up to you and say, hey, you know, I was just wondering if you got any in back. You're like, nah, look, we don't got nothing. We had them, we be selling them. You know. So you know what? It might not be, but you know what? Until we see it, you know, right now everything is kind of speculation. You know what? I think once we see the first Switch, that was magical. I was like, oh man, this is it. That's that. We all, I think, I don't know. I can't speak for everybody else, but I know I was like, okay, let's go. Sign me up day one. Supersonic Market J says, I'm still thinking 2024. Yeah, it's just, you know what, it's just, think about it like this. Nintendo is still a business, right? So if you reveal that you got a new Switch system coming out, and if they stay to their guns and don't have a price drop, those sales are going to tank. And when them sales tank, those investors are going to get nervous. And what's going to happen is two more times this year, they're going to have to go before these investors and say, hey, this is what we got going on. Then what do you do? Steve M says, as for 2024/2025, I will only believe it from Nintendo mouths themselves when they announce the release date. I don't mind waiting because I shouldn't be playing games anyway. That's what I'm saying. If Nintendo says, hey, this is what's going on, then I'm with that. You know what? Right now, that's why it's hard for me to begin this narrative, because, man, it doesn't seem right. But, I mean, who do I know? I'm not developing any games. You know what? I don't got an idea of what launch titles need to happen at certain times. So, you know, maybe they had some hiccups. I don't know. But I don't know. Is the part of it that in the room is the part of it that I have the most problem with is the thought process of them delaying it, but revealing it to the world next month and waiting almost a year to release it. Matter of fact, you might say a year. That just don't add up. I'm just saying. But they really don't have to have a release date. They can just say, hey, you know what? They can show it next month and have us all going crazy. You know what? And then you know what? We just have to sit back and wait. Nintendo holds all the cards, but I tell you that investment meeting in May is going to be really interesting. This is door is open though, so dog could be loose. So I did hear Nintendo share prices dipped a little, 8%, man. Matter of fact, 8. Last time I checked, they dropped 8.8%. I mean, that's a lot. You know, that's that. I mean, that ain't nothing to shake off. So, I mean, I foresee if this partner direct ain't, if it's a partner of garbage, it's gonna be terrible. And them prices are going to dip a lot more. Said Plunky Squire news would be cool. Yeah, I'm all about that. He said, is Silk Song a guarantee? No. Cause you would think Silk Song would have been out by now. Or do people just keep talking about it, wanting it to happen, and their devs working on Silk Song just can't just constantly. So not last year, but I think the year before last, you know what? Silk Song was playable. It was playable and ready to go. See, now that's why what I don't know what pushed it back. You know, I would love to hear that backstory, but so I don't understand much on that. Okay. Bazza says, with all the misinformation, I think Nintendo are trying to find out who's breaking NDA. Yeah, I'm telling you, listen, that's why I go back to, you know, it's Nintendo trolling. You know what? Certain developers didn't get that call. You know what? That's the thing. It's like, and from what you know, Super Metal Dave did another video today. Was pretty good on Metroid Prime 4. Definitely, you know, it says, you know, it is, you know, he just from his own investigation and who they've hired. It kind of revealed that, you know, at Metroid Prime 4 is going to be using a version of Unreal Engine 5. So I mean that says a lot too. So you know, I'm just one of them things, man. GT says, I think you see a lot of JRPGs at the Direct. Persona 3 Reloaded Switch, as I don't think it's there. And a major Xbox game of the past, thinking a Fable collection or Gears 1. Now, according to the Xbox podcast, I don't know if anybody watched it. Phil Spencer clearly says that it's only 4 games. It's only 4 games going multi-platform. Didn't announce any titles. No Starfield, no Indiana Jones is going multi-platform. I believe. Listen, Starfield is coming. It is what they weren't ready to announce that now. I think that eventually, I think they got enough backlash. They had to pull that lever back. But listen, they have invested a lot of money into dev kits from PS5. You wouldn't invest those kind of money into those dev kits if you didn't have an idea of having more games come that direction. I think they'll probably make their money on one of those games for sure. That Hi-Fi Rush would probably make their money. But the rest of them games that supposedly be announced, I mean, Sea of Thieves, I'm not looking forward. Like that would be a hard pass for me. Let's see. Yeah, so we'll talk more about the Xbox. But you know the good thing about Xbox, they say they're not getting out of the hardware business. They say, you know, they 10 toes down, which is good. Geek says, I'm not expecting anything great from this. I'm assuming the Direct. Yeah, I'm not either. I'm just like, you know what? I'm hope to be surprised, but I'm not like, oh my goodness, I gotta be surprised. Listen, I would tear this name up, but I'm so glad that you jumped on. I appreciate you. Let's read your comment. He said, I believe you called it already. A Direct later in the year. will reveal the system with Metroid Prime 4 ready and a new 3D Mario. Yeah, I think if they have that ready for like a November launch, they're good. Those two games right there at launch they're going to get like the Call of Duties. They'll have plenty of games to play before they have to release any Nintendo first party games to add on to that. So, your Mario Karts, your hopefully ARMS 2 or, coming up. I mean, all those, new IEPs can be lined up perfectly where, they're going to get those sales and then some. I just don't think they just let those sales, them Christmas sales just dwindle by. Even though my son has given me all his money for his Switch, he was like, Daddy, you can just take my all my money right here, and when it's ready to go, I'll be ready. So my kids are ready. Let's see. Matter of fact, let me get you on the board, sir. I don't know. Listen, usually when I can't pronounce someone's name, I give them a nickname. Anheem? Ahim? Anheem? Ajim. Ajim. Nah, I don't want to tear it up. I'm going to call you Mr. A. How about that? I don't want to tell your name up, man. I think it's disrespectful sometimes. I'm going to put it in parentheses, Mr. A. And you're probably like, man, what are you talking about? Well, let me hop over to the screen real quick. Every Monday night, we give out a free Nintendo eShop card. And by your comment tonight, Mr. A, you are on the board. See, I got you down there right there, Mr. A. And so, thank you for coming through. And you know what? If you stick to the end of the stream, we'll do we spin the wheel. We find out who a winner. You get your $10 eShop card, courtesy of your boy Gaming Dad. All right. Let's get back to the screen. Where was that at? All right. My bad. I forgot what this couple comments is. CMG said the only thing I'm interested in Nintendo is the announcement of that Switch 2. Listen. I guarantee you that the announcement will come this year, but the release of it might not be this year. Yep. If it comes if we make it to like September without some form of announcement, then you can bet your bottom dollar that bad boy is being released sometime in March. I don't think they missed this fiscal year. I think it'll be a same situation like before. It'll be an early March. Give themselves a month to kind of gain those sales. It could be on this fiscal year. I don't think they get away from that. But I hope we don't have to wait that long. That's crazy. That's a long time. Steve M says next direct in September. So we'll get a mini in June/July. But a mini of what will be the question? What could they show? That's the what could they show? I don't know, man. You know what? To me, it like GT said, like the only thing they could show was a bunch of remakes. This is not looking good. Quay, they said Fallout 3 New Vegas bundle Switch port would be nice. You know what? If they have Fallout 3, my son will be all on that. My oldest son, he liked Fallout. What was GT right about? I missed it. You know what? GT predicted a while back, back in 2023, he predicted that, hey, what we're going to get this year with a bunch of remakes, and the Switch wasn't coming out to 2025. So if these rumors are true, he dead on it. He said, I was right about everything for Switch getting ports to survive, PS5 not having no games, and Nintendo not releasing a Switch 2 in 2024. Everything. So far, listen, especially that play. Man, we got to talk about that. Did y'all hear the I don't want to get too far off the Nintendo, but the finance report for PlayStation, them jokers said they're not gonna have a first party game until 2025. That's crazy. That is absolutely crazy. Ocarina of Ages / season remake. That would be dope. Once again, I gotta see what that look like. I would like for if we're in this season of remakes, to me, they can remake Star Fox. I will be all about that. Star Fox, Pit. They got some games they can definitely put out there that will definitely take up some time before another system was come out. To me, they gotta show us something, because right now I don't foresee nothing. This partner showcase is not going to save the year. That's what I'm saying. It's not. But what would be crazy? Okay, all right, listen. So instead of just predicting, let's think some crazy predictions. A crazy prediction would be like, all right, they're going to have Madden and they're going to have Call of Duty on the current Switch. That would be crazy. That would be absolutely crazy. I would be all about that. It says, Geeky says 2024 just started. Rumors could be wrong. That's right. That's why I'm in the fan of like, hey, until I'm keeping my stance on 2024 until May, until Nintendo say this is what we're doing, then we'll know. But until then, hey, But I tell you, if they release a trailer for this new Switch in March, I do not believe that's going to add more cadence to it. But I do not believe that they're going to wait a full year, let other companies see their profit, their product, and then have an opportunity to jump in and show off something that's different to throw them off. They're not going to wait a whole year. It's too many other things coming out this year. I'm not saying it's going to be major competition for Nintendo, but you know what I mean. I don't think you wait. I do not foresee them. If they release it, if they show it off next month, it's coming this year. But once again, I'll wait until May, officially. Quay said GT was wrong about wanting the Leaves to play the Florida Panthers in round 2 of the playoffs last year. Suicide Monkey J says, he said, I still have my Nintendo Wii, GameCube. Yes, I have mine too, but I haven't played it in a long time. February 2022, during COVID, I learned of the GameCube ability, so I replayed Sonic Heroes for nostalgically. However, it wasn't till Zelda Breath of the Wild before I played a Zelda game. Ocarina of Age Seasons was too young. If I could find, I don't know what's dubbed for GameCube, I would be interested in $56. GT said, rumors could be wrong, but GT is always right. Baza, what's an NDA? Oh, an NDA is an agreement that companies sign that says, hey, you know what? We'll let you know what's going on, what we're doing. This is our dev kits, or, this is our plans for our next system. And once you sign that NDA, you can't say anything about it, because if you do, you can be sued. So an NDA is pretty much a contract. He said, we want Florida. Clap, clap. DB, what's going on, man? Devin Baltimore says, Xbox has the best D-pad for fighters ever. Oh, man. If I got to compare them between the three, I would say I agree. It is something about that especially on the newer Xbox controller. Something about that roll. You can roll really good off that bad boy. So, yeah, I agree with you. DB, what's going on, man? Let me get you on the board. Devin Baltimore in the building. All right, got you. We give out a free Nintendo eShop card every Monday night. Going on cool breezy. Taking it easy for Sheezy. Cool Breeze is in the building. All right, got your Cool Breeze. Steven said, don't sleep on the new Shin Chain game. The previous one was really good vacation game. What is Shin Chain game? I've never heard of it. Or maybe I just missed it. Oh, Cool Breeze on here twice as nice. All right, I got you, Cool Breeze. Don't forget, your boy is broadcasting on a multiple streams. I'm currently here. We're on Facebook. So if you look up Gaming Dad on Facebook, we're broadcasting live on Facebook. We also are broadcasting live on Twitter at gaming_dad3. And we're on Twitch at Gaming Dad 1906. Definitely come check us out on one of those other streams. And if you log into those streams and hit the follow button or the like button, and hit a comment on that particular stream, you know what? You'll be on the board twice as nice, like Cool Breezy, who just got on there from Twitch land. He said, I'm twitching it. Man, I seen the funniest. Somebody sent me this funny. I don't know if anybody else seen it. Somebody, I don't know how they did it. They remade this like remember Scooby-Doo? And so they had like Thelma, Shaggy. No, that was Thelma, Fred, and Daphne. And so Thelma was like, hands on your knees. Hands on your knees. And so Fred came in and was like, what is that smell? Listen, I'm not going to go into it because it was kind of vulgar, but it was funny. So if you see that, definitely want to check that out. It was pretty funny. I ain't going to lie to you. Suicide Maka J says, not the only one with 2 entries. Is Sonic Knuckle Tails? I didn't see Sonic Knuckle Tails on the board yet. It's pronounced Angjim. Angjim. All right, listen. We're gonna call you Angjim. I hope I still ain't tearing it up. Please forgive me. I ask for forgiveness in advance because I know how I am. Just haven't said chat yet. Okay, I got you. So Quake 311 says, I'm thinking annoying Arrested Development. Oh, okay. I like Arrested Development. Steve M says, has anyone made a Chainsaw Man video game yet? There's been Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I know that was a game. Steve M says June or July mini direct could be ports and remasters and some third-party games. That's why it'll be a mini. Yeah, I can see that, especially if they position them right throughout the year. The question is, you know what? Some of them, remember those? It was a lot of those remasters that we never did get, like the Wind Waker. I kind of really hope that comes to, because I'll be all about that. But I really would like a Star Fox though. Listen, Star Fox 64, boy, I could still play that till this day and have a ball with it. It's a question. Listen, I still haven't played God of War Ragnarok or Spider-Man 2 yet. Boy, we're in the same boat. Not in a hurry for Sony to pump out new titles. My buddy wants me to get back into Destiny 2 before the final expansion this summer. You right, man. Too much to play. Devin said Star Fox was dope back in the day, man. Star Fox was that deal, man. Listen, low key, man, Nintendo 64, boy. My games on the 64, man, of course, Mario 64, but 007, Star Fox. Oh man, all the wrestling games were super fun. It's another game I used to play to piss out of. Oh, NFL Blitz, buddy. Man, NFL Blitz was good, boy. So if Age of Seasons remake, does this still mean codes or game links? I don't understand the question right here. Oh, this is Sumac J. Steve M says, my local GameStop manager is changing jobs. And while we are talking, I mentioned how Sony isn't releasing any AAA games this year, and he got mad and mentioned Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, but that's a third party. Yeah. I mean, of course, of course, the Call of Duties and the Maddens, and NCAA football is happening this year. But yeah, they got a couple other games. Cause Rise of the Ronin, even though it's a third party game, but I'm picking that up. I don't care. I don't know. I'll probably never finish it, but I'm still picking it up. He said releasing a trailer that early with no release this year would kill their sales. Absolutely. That's the reason why, man. I went if a piece of your rumor is obviously wrong, it's like I don't know if I can believe your whole hookup. But if it comes out, it's like, man, I just don't see them waiting a year. When they release, it's gonna be 6 months. 6 months, buddy. It's hitting the market. Now, I believe, to be honest, though, they probably really have to. Releasing it or announcing it in March seems smart because now you can start pre-ordering and you can get a gist of how many systems you're going to need to produce between now and release date. You get the idea. You got to give people an opportunity to take some of this money and lay it down in your system. But you're right. It would kill their sales. I'm already hesitant to buy anything, saving up for. Yes. Oh, absolutely. My kids, I told you, I've been saved up for it. I've been ready. But yeah, you're right though. Crazy prediction. Microsoft announced their handheld console this year. That is a new hardware that they are talking about. Listen, that will be so dope. And you know what? It's been the one thing I've definitely been saying that they should have been done is release a handheld that allows you to play your Game Pass games natively. Now, I heard today on SpawnWave that Microsoft is planning on allowing you to take the games that you own that might not be on Game Pass, but you own that game and be able to stream that game you own. It's like if I went and bought me a game from whatever and I bought it on Xbox, they're going to allow me to stream that game through the cloud via Game Pass. Now, that is a game changer. If they do that, that's huge, man. That in essence, man, it turns your phone or any other device into a Switch. Okay, I'm playing at home, playing on my system. All right, you know what? And it's better. And it is better than what you call that remote play. To say I can be anywhere with a hot, as long as I got a spot, you know what? I can get it in. Man, that's huge, man. So a new Crazy Taxi game would be nice. You know what? That's coming. Sega announced that Crazy Taxi is being remade. A bunch of those old Sega games like that and Shinobi. Golden Axe. I'm all in favor of playing all those games over again. So, but what I heard today is that that they are predicting that Crazy Taxi is going to be bigger than it's going to be much bigger than the original game. So, it's going to be good to see if they got the right people developing how that ended up transpiring. All right, let's see if I got everybody. All right, let me go ahead. Let's get back. Hold on one second. I say Nintendo has a rebootless update. I bet you ain't nothing. Nah, this ain't nothing report. But Nintendo Switch do have a rebootless update. So let me go ahead and switch screens real quick. All right. So we got this direct coming. And it's exciting because we just really don't know what Nintendo plans on releasing. Are they, what's going to come after what's going to be the aftermath of this mini direct. What kind of clues are we going to be able to take from that as we look forward to the next, at 5 or 6 months of Nintendo, and what do they do? If this is this is almost this year is flying, man. It's almost the beginning of March already. And so even with the beginning of March, right? If from within the next 6 months, we're gonna know what the system is and what it looks like. What games is gonna be played on it. We're gonna know. Now we might not know the release of it, but in probably the next 6 months, we're probably gonna know like this is what the game looks like, and what gimmicks is gonna show. We're gonna have a better understanding. But man, I'm really clueless on what they can really show. Even the stuff they show from Sega is not going to be ready to be shown off. Not this year. I can't remember any predominant rumors that I knew of games that were coming out. Okay, hold on, real quick. I know I'm about to switch gears for a hot second, but something else dropped this past week. I don't know if anybody's seen it yet, but those of you who are big fans of the old school 1997 X-Men cartoon, the new season get ready to drop, buddy. Even though I don't like the new Wolverine voice, it's okay. I prefer to have the original Wolverine voice, but either way, the trailer was dope. Can't wait. Matter of fact, if I'm correct, Avatar should be coming out that should be in the next couple of days too. Live action Avatar. So be on the lookout for them shows. And what I'm currently watching right now, I'm watching Ahsoka. I think it's Ahsoka. Star Wars. Boy, that's good. Boy, it's been good so far. I should have seen it a long time ago, but I had to jump on it recently. All right. Let's see. But yeah, man, listen, prediction wise for this direct, I'm just hoping to get Silk Song. If I get Silk Song, I think I will be okay, happy, especially if it's, but I don't know. What, man? Oh, listen, Steve M, man, listen. We should just come over there and trip you. So I don't like the new X-Men 1997 cartoon because they took away Rogue's. Oh man, not Rose booty. I just hope they keep her voice. I loved her voice. Wolverine is actually the same actor, but he do sound different, man. Okay, so that's good to know. That's good to know. Maybe I can force myself to like it. That is good to know. Anybody else with a crazy prediction? I told you mine's like, hey, if they come out and say that they come out and have a Call of Duty. I mean, I can't even think of anything else that I would like that I would want to see running on this current hardware. That's at this stage of the game, there's nothing that I just absolutely want to see running on this hardware. Gears, listen, I ain't gonna all my Juan in the building, man. I said Roll was a fan fave back in the day. Yeah, man, Roll boy. Her fine self. Touch you, die. Roll was like, let me give you a kiss. Cass was like, taking a life source from him. Butternogs in the building, man. Let me get you on the board, man. Let me switch real quick. He says Halo Master Chief Collection to Switch. Shh. They wouldn't go for that. Now listen, I tell you, they only said 4 games. Is it? Anything else besides that, buddy? Listen, Xbox fans' heads gonna explode. Juan in the building, man. It's been a minute, Juan. All right, it says GT says crazy prediction. We're going to get the Just Dance stream you owe us. You know what? Yeah, I need to do that sooner than later. You know what? I probably need to make a spot. Hey, I probably need to do it like Thursday. I'm out of school this week, but I've been picking up a little extra money here and there. I think Thursday I need to make it happen. I think I can do it. I want to dance with somebody. Target had Just Dance on sale too. Steven says a new Persona dancing game would be funny. Yeah, it would be. Boy, listen, I can only imagine the amount of tension that would come flowing through that screen if that was it. Hold on, matter of fact, let me look at that. Did it say how long let me see how. Did it say how long the presentation is going to be? I wonder. Hold on, let me see. Let's look at the story. Okay, 25 minutes. So we have 25 minutes of third-party information. Ooh-wee. 25 minutes. It said it will have info on Switch games coming in the first half of 2024 from our publisher and development partners. You can see the announcements tweet below. Listen, okay, 25 minutes. Listen, Nintendo was saying they have 25 minutes worth of information that only covers the first half, which we are already a half of that through the year already, of 2024. So that means games from this standpoint all the way until the beginning of June. That's going to be interesting. That's going to be interesting. I just hope they don't spend too long on certain games. That's all I'm saying. Have you seen / heard of new game coming soon? Kickstarter goals was reached in 12 hours. Your kids might be begging you for this one. Rolling Rascals? We might have to check that out. Rolling Rascals. Yes, sir. Can't believe you remember. Damn. Yeah, Guan, you was the guy, man. It's been a minute. CMG says, to be honest, I'm not interested in the direct at all. Get to money. Not at all. Woo-wee. Listen, I am a little interested. It's a couple games. I'm telling you, those two games for sure. When they were released, when they were shown, I was like, all right, they can definitely get my money for those games. A Jim says, I think I'll probably tear it up. Please forgive me. It said, a lot of people are going to be disappointed from this direct. I doubt anything exciting will be announced. The only way it could shake things up if Silk Song gets announced. Yeah, we're on the same page. Like, that's why, you can't really, there's no other game that I'm like, oh, man, I just got to watch. I got to see this here. It's nothing. It's no other game right now. I'm like, oh, man, everything else is like big titles that I'm looking forward to playing on PS5, but I don't know if I want to see that on the Switch. So it's going to be interesting to see what they pull out their tail for this. It's going to be really interesting. That's why I'm interested, but I don't know. Original Altered Beast was one of the weirdest but fun games I've ever played during the time. You know what? What made Altered Beast fun, man, is the transformation. I did something about that tree. When he transformed, it was like, oh, man, that was sweet. Like, oh, now he the B-side. But when he went back to the little skinny dude, he was like, oh, man, he about to get beat up. GT says, Unicorn Overload will be a game shown as it comes out March the 8th. I can see around 5 of that 25 reviews that game. I hope not. I don't even know what Unicorn Overload is, but it sounds like I'm not gonna say that. I'll keep that to myself. Quay 311 says, it's 2024. Where is Dr. Mario? You know what? They kind of went away from that series. Not even a cheap Dr. Luigi port has made it on the Switch yet. I think Dr. Mario is probably on their online service. He says, "Oh, it's a demo trailer of that game." All right, we had to check that out in a minute. So I'm gonna move on from this story here, but you know what? I think we all ought to give it an opportunity to Twitter second entry. I need your YouTube second entry. I don't see your YouTube second entry. Let's see. Yeah, your YouTube second entry is not on here. You get on YouTube and get on. Yeah, your Sonic Knuckle Tales, that particular is not on here. Chrono Trigger remake will be good. I think a lot of people would appreciate and like that. I mean that could be a winner, but it's not going to take the direct over the top. Dr. Mario in trouble for insurance fraud. Good old Dr. Mario. All right, let's let me get out of here. Let's see. Japan, Nintendo is the richest company with over 11 billion in cash. I forget what that translates to in hold on, let me say that in the last. Oh, okay, so listen, they have 11. Well, that's true. They have 11 billion in cash, but that's 1.71 trillion yen. That's still a lot of money to have in cash, but that's not like Apple. Apple, they got the money. But good. Shout out to Nintendo. That means that company is not going nowhere. They'll continue to produce good stuff. Lego 2K Gold could be officially announced in March. Who's looking forward to some soccer Lego? It'd probably be good. But Lego and 2K, they probably gonna nickel and dime you to death. So yeah, I remember that game had so much stuff going on at one time. It was crazy. Good old Alter Beast. A Sega classic. Let's see. Matter of fact, this is a good question. Did anybody pick this game up? I wouldn't dare pay. I was like, man, listen, don't get me wrong. I like a good puzzle game. I like the original on the GBA. I have fun playing it. But I wouldn't pay $60 for this game. I was like, man, this game gonna have to be bought used or on sale. So, and there's no rush for it. Like I will eventually get to it. It just won't be no time soon. But I just wondered, I said, so as a poll, so you would be getting Mario versus Donkey Kong for the Switch. Let's see if the poll is up. All right, let's see. I'll say yeah, but not right now. Or a vote. All right, so will you be getting Mario versus Donkey Kong for the Switch? Out of almost 3,700 votes, 21% says they got it already. 5% says as soon as possible. 14% says yeah, but not right now. So that's what? That's 34, 39. No, excuse me. That's 40. That's 40%. I'm still thinking about it. So you got that can go either way. The 4% said the demo was enough. 6% says I'll stick with the original GBA game. I'm busy with other games. That's probably a lot of us is in 9%. And 28% says no, I'm not interested. So that's pretty good for Nintendo. Geeky said I bought it. Oh man, Geeky. So Geeky, listen, give me your score. Out of 10, what do you give it? So I did. I know it was good much. I thought it was $50. Oh, okay. So listen, Jim, give me your score on the game as well. Good old Gorilla Tactics. Game is going to have to get bought on Pirate Bay. Not good old Pirate Bay, buddy. I tell you. But yeah, this is one of them games. Is like, I mean, I like a good puzzle game. I just don't want to. I got other things to spend my money on right now. That's gonna have to wait. That's gonna be like one of them. When I think Nintendo's about to slow down a little bit, I might pick it up there. But not right now. Jeff Grubb says he's heard of big Metroid marketing campaign set for May. Okay. I always look at it from the standpoint of like, I'm not going to say this is true, but what if this is true? And this has a chance to be more true than anything else because of Nintendo's investment. If they're going to have to show something has to carry this year. I don't know what they positioned to carry this year. Let's see. Giga said it was a fun puzzle game. My kids like it too. I'll give it a 7 or an 8. Okay. Gene says I'm not too far in it yet. I do enjoy it. I like puzzle games. I feel maybe a 7. Okay. To me, that's decent. You know what? That's a decent game to buy on sale. She said, okay, so was it $50 or $60? $50, that means I can wait for 40. Or I can wait till somebody's gonna sell it back to GameStop. And you know what? This is a quick note. You know what's funny? Is that I went into GameStop the other day, and GameStop, they'll buy your games back. But man, when crackheads steal games and they think they about to walk into GameStop and get them for brand new because they still be in the package, and GameStop like, listen, I can't. You gotta open this up. I can't take it with the plastic on there. Them crackheads get so mad. Oh, they get feared. What do you mean? What do you mean? I would just sit back and laugh at it. I was like, boy, oh boy, she was mad. Oh, she was mad. I was like, but you coming here with like 5 games, all with plastic on, trying to sell them back. I said, girl, if you don't go sit your crackhead self down over there, scratching her shoulder. I was like, man, if you don't get yourself clean. Oh, it's $49.99. Okay, so I $49.99 is not bad. But I'm still gonna wait for that sale. But I appreciate the info. So if this is true, okay, let me read what he says. In the latest, hold on. Let me go to the other screen. It says, Jeff Grubb talks a little about one of his reliable sources who informed him a while back to expect a big Metroid marketing campaign to kick off around May 2024. If true, it is the most likely a remastered Prime 2 rather than Metroid Prime 4, though strange things have happened. The response from fans and critics for Metroid Prime Remastered were glowing. Metroid Prime Remastered is available now on the Nintendo eShop at retail. I can see this. I can see Nintendo shadow dropping this here in May via Twitter. You know what? Not no big direct. And I think that would be I think that would be a good game. I think a lot of those remakes they had would keep them at bay. You know what? I think people they come out with like Wind Waker. I'm all about that. I think Wind Waker was probably one of my favorites. It's probably like my third favorite because Breath of the Wild right now, boy, is still number one. But yeah, I think this would be good. I'm all in favor of that because Metroid Prime Remaster was super good. I just need to finish it. All right. Analysts, Nintendo is likely looking at a pretty dry pipeline this year after reports of Switch 2 Q1 delay. Woo. I believe this is probably the article that probably said, you know what, let's they probably took their stock prices down because that's huge. Said 39 will be just right. Yeah, I believe 39 would have probably got me out to buy it sooner, but I'm gonna wait. GT says got Wind Waker on Wii U, never played it. I still got Wind Waker on Wii U. I just don't feel like cutting my Wii U on. You know what? I hope they bring back the no, they're not gonna bring it back. But it would be nice to bring back or give us an option to have the Nintendo Online and give us the option to say, hey, you know what? I might not want the Nintendo Online. I don't want all the games that you offer, but you know what? I might want to buy those games and have them in my archive for myself. I might not want to just pay your prices. I might want to pay the $20 part to be able to play online and allow me the option to buy these games instead of having to be locked in to their particular online service. I'm just saying. Time to sell that Wii U like it was a rogue alley. My son has been playing the piss out that rogue alley. Yep, he got it connected to his TV. He been jamming on it. Said Bloomberg. Oh, let me see. Cut this on right quick. All right. Says Bloomberg is also reporting that it has heard from sources that Nintendo has delayed the launch of the Switch 2 system until Q1 2025 to enable it to have a solid lineup of games. The news publication has also chatted with the Tokyo-based analyst Sergen Toto. Sergen Toto, I'll tear that name up too, who believes that the move will be a blow to Nintendo, which he says is looking at a pretty dry pipeline this year. This is because Nintendo is creating its big titles for the successor to the Nintendo Switch system. Nintendo is likely looking at a pretty dry pipeline this year. Toto says the company will still try to keep the blockbusters for the next console, so 2024 might see more remakes of old Nintendo hits. In any case, 2024 will be a long tougher for Nintendo without a new device. Woo! That is true. That's why I'm like, whoo. Thank God I got a Steam Deck. Woo! All right, let's see. Okay, we ready. We talked about that. We talked about that. See, it's not a whole lot of news. I'm gonna take a quick glance over here to X. You know what? Matter of fact, let me see. Where is it at? Nope, 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 nope. Hold on, good people. I wanted to see if I could find the recap of the podcast. All right. It says what we learned from the Xbox business update. Listen, I took notes from the Xbox update. Let's see. A couple of key notes I wrote down was like, Xbox is to introduce this brand on more systems to get more people playing their games. To me, they broke down the criteria of which games they're going to select to make those jumps. So these first four is kind of like they kind of consider like a test model, really. He said the game has to be over 1 year old. Two of the games they're going to current out of the four are going to be service-based games, and I think they kind of rumor has it they kind of really broke that down of which games is going to be. I wasn't excited, but even Hi-Fi Rush to me is going to be good, but I'm not looking forward to getting it myself. I like the fact that they're going to do games that's older than a year old. Like, to me, and we've been saying this for a long time, is that, they don't even have to release the whole Halo Master Chief. They can release Halo 1 or even Gears 1. They release those two games. They can put those things on the Switch and they can sell them for $40 and they will sell like crazy. Just like crazy. Cats would definitely pick those games up, especially Gears 1. Gears 1 was great. GT says, if only Nintendo had some sort of virtual console. Yeah, they need to go back to that. That virtual console was that deal. Breaking news. PS Portal has been hacked as of 9 hours ago. It's now natively runs PSP games. Golly. Sonic Knuckletail says, far-fetched question. Will the next Zelda game have Koroks? I don't know. I don't think so, because I believe they probably go away from that Breath of the Wild model. I don't think that model returns. Hold on, let me get here. Sonic. All right, we're up to 18 people on the wheel. Don't forget, good people, listen, all you got to do to get on the wheel is to chime in. Say what's up to your boy Gaming Dad, have a comment, talk about some of the things we're talking about, jump on in, and you know what? We'll put you on the board to win yourself a $10 eShop card at the end of the stream. All right, don't forget, we are broadcasting on more places, so you can jump on, and if you got a Twitch account, get on there and find your boy Gaming Dad 1906, and hit the follow button. Go ahead and chime in with a comment in the stream, and you know what? You're on the board twice as nice. And also, we're on Facebook at Gaming. Look at Gaming Dad on Facebook and Twitter. We're currently broadcasting live right now at Gaming_Dad3. So feel free to chime in if you need be. All right, let me get back to this. It says Game Pass only on Xbox. It's like some of the things they were saying, I was like, you know what? It's on Xbox for right now. Diablo 4 will be releasing on Game Pass on March the 28th, 2024. They made another statement I thought was something unique. He says, like, the games they build is bigger than the hardware. And so, what are you really saying? To me, like, when you make statements like that, you are simultaneously setting up for a future where the game is the focal point and the hardware is the afterthought. That's what I took from that statement. But another big one, I think it's a surprise comparing Xbox to PlayStation, is that Xbox stated they have 10 major releases in the next year. More details at their June showcase. So they're going to have a June showcase. But they're going to have 10 major releases. That's huge when we just had PlayStation announce that they're not going to have none. Is it time to get yourself an Xbox? Oh, man. Listen, the Xbox Series X is a great system. I'm not even going to hate on it. It's a great system. I like it. You know what? They just needed some games that I wanted to play, and I try my best to play as many third parties I can on there, unless they just, they just run better on my PS5. But this is good to see. This is good. It was good to hear them say that. One of the things they said that they're going to be working on is cross-play, cross-save. That's going to be huge. I mean, those are, to me, that's a huge addition, and in conjunction with the recently, I would say recently announced, but Phil Spencer responded to a average fan who asked him a question about the ability to stream the games he owns on disc. And Phil Spencer pretty much said that it's probably later this year. So those key features make Xbox really more attractive. And they keep doing little stuff to make it just a tad bit more attractive. My issue with Xbox is that, man, you just waited so late to do this thing. So these things you should have had day one at launch. Another rumor I heard today that should be fact is that a new Banjo-Kazooie game is in development. To me, that's huge. That's great. You know what? Once again, I told you they should have launched the system with a Banjo-Kazooie game ready to go. I think that was the biggest mistake. It should have been a case study on what happened when Nintendo didn't launch with a Mario game. It should have been a case study. PlayStation is a different beast because, you know what? I mean, they had so many key third parties that they didn't need a whole bunch of first parties, and plus they had Spider-Man. So you know what? They had a key IP to launch with their system, and like the Xbox didn't. They didn't have a key IP. They thought Halo was going to be that game, but they released it incomplete. And people are really tired of getting games that's incomplete at launch. So in saying that, you know what? I would understand why Nintendo would say, listen, because maybe Nintendo paid attention. Like, we don't want to release a system with broken games. And to that, I say, okay, push it back. Wait. I don't want broken games either. I don't want games that have massive downloads day one. I want them games to be ready to go and playing all on the cartridge. Now, if it takes them an extra 6 months to make that happen, we'll take the extra 6 months. I will wait. But you get tired of getting games. It's like, you know what, they're so broken, and it takes 6 months for them to kind of get to a state where they are somewhat reasonable. All right, good people. Listen, let's look at the poll real quick. Let's see where we're at. If you're on YouTube, you can get your vote on because your vote matters. Are you on the Nintendo Switch 2 2024 train, or are you on the 2025 train? Currently, with 67% of the vote, 2025 train look like that bad boy is taking off. While 33% believe that it's still 2024 train. I'm on the 2024 train for now. I think these next couple months is going to really prove like, hey, where is Nintendo stands on their future. And so I think in May, we're going to get a lot. This direct is going to tell somewhat of what we got to look forward to. It's going to be interesting. These next months, just like this whole week was crazy, but it was crazy about a bunch of rumors. But once again, I'm telling you, Nintendo has lied before, and they will lie again. I do not buy some of these rumors yet. There's so many of them. It's like it's a new rumor every day. All right, so back to this. So overall, I mean, it wasn't a bad presentation for Xbox, but it wasn't one I was like, oh my goodness. I just I learned so many new things. But 10 major releases. He made sure he said 10 major, not minor, not some indies. No, 10 major releases within the next year. And PlayStation said 0. It's going to be interesting to see. All I'm saying is that NCAA football come out this year. I am so ready, so hyped for that game to drop, buddy. I know my two teams already. It's gonna be Michigan. It's gonna be Colorado. Let's see. Let's see. What is this story here? It says we've kind of learned from what Nintendo has done over the years with Switch. I'm a big fan of that space. Xbox CEO hints at work on handheld gaming device. Now, if this is true, if they can have something that provides the battery life, oh man, sign me up. This was out of a shadow of a doubt will be a day one purchase. If they can do it right, and I believe Xbox got the team to kind of do this right, this is going to be crazy exciting. I will probably be just as exciting for this handheld as I am for a Switch 2, because of the fact of to be able to take Game Pass games on the go is huge. You know what? I wish it was an easier thing to do on the Steam Deck, but it's not. So definitely, this to me, this is great information. Great. I mean, I think if you're an Xbox fan, if after the weeks you've had, this should be exciting. Well, look at there. Looks like GT may be right again. Boy, listen, we've been talking about that for a long time. You can't take that one. We've been talking about a gaming handheld with Game Pass for a minute. That was the one thing to me, like, if you want excitement back into Xbox brand, this is what they do. This is what they do, and then you know what? They go back to the well. And I hope that one thing they've learned from Nintendo is that their old IEP will still work today. Absolutely. If they can make this thing work, and as long as I can download my games and I can play offline. Now, if I need online to play this thing, then it's dead in the water. As long as I can play offline and continue to have a good experience, it's a win-win. Let's see what it said. Phil Spencer says, so we've seen the conversations around old emails and documents. It's hard to see our team work shared this way because so much has changed, and there's so much to be excited about right now. In the future, we will share the real plans when we are ready. This is 2023. It's an old tweet. Then he praised Nintendo for his work with the Switch over the years and said that they learned from Nintendo has done up to this point. He mentioned the Steam Deck, Rogue Ally, and Legion Go handhelds and talked about how one of the weak points in the experience on the Rogue Ally and Legion Go is Windows. They're right. Listen, that's okay. So my thing is that I hope Xbox does its own handheld, and I hope that they don't partner with another another product. Or what they should do is say, you know what, we're gonna create our own OS, and you know what, let you guys have it, so you get more people playing Game Pass on the go, which would be smart. I think that's a smarter move. Build an OS that somebody can download and play. Make it adaptable to any hardware manufacturer that want to use it, and then get out the way and watch the money just come in. You want to spend all that money on R&D to create your own handheld, because there's some good handheld. Because like the Legion Go to me is a good handheld. The battery ain't where it needs to be, but it's a good handheld. GameSplay made a video on Power's rumors. He makes very often accurate leaks on Nintendo Directs. Yeah, and he always makes them right before the Direct. So I think anything you hear the next couple of days will probably be pretty accurate when it comes to following Pyro. All right, let's get out of this. Man, that'll be great, man. I think a new handheld would be great for Xbox. All right, let me look over here. PlayStation, I don't think they got nothing going on except for that. Sony to release pro version of the PS5 this year after cutting Outlook, analysts said. I don't know about a PlayStation 5. They would really have to. It would really have to show me that this is something that I would need. It would be something that it would have to take my current games and make them look so good that I was like, man, I just gotta have a PS5 Pro. But as of today, I'm gonna say no to this. But you just never know. Only reason I am considering a Legion Go is there's 2 USB Type-C ports. I can use my AR glasses while charging it. Yeah. I will tell you, listen, to be honest, I don't know if you got a Micro Center Bayou GT. I don't know, they have one in Canada, but if you get a chance, man, like go into a computer store, see if they have a demo of it up. But the screen is really good. I mean, I like if Nintendo with this type of LCD screen, I will be completely happy. But I really like the feel of the system. I love playing Madden on it, even though I'm still trying to get Madden to run better. I'm still having issues where, the frame rate be straight for like a hot second and then dip all the way down. I gotta somehow fix that. I just don't know how to yet. I can't get it to run at a steady frame rate. Not yet. Closest Micro Center is in Buffalo, New York. Okay. How far is Buffalo, New York from you? That's a good question. But you know what? They got a demo of it. I think it's, I wouldn't say travel that far to go play a demo, but if you was in some area or some computer store, they had a demo of it, it would be worth it. It said, I'll support PSVR 2 also with no games. Let's see. Okay, you know what? Listen, real quick, while we kind of talk about headsets, my son bought me a Vision Pro, and I really, really like the experience. Ooh, hour and 43 minutes. Nah, it ain't worth it, buddy. But he bought me a Vision Pro, and I love it. I'm really, really having a great time. I mean, I can't wait till they put more games on there. But I love playing chess. I mean, I'm playing chess every night, and it's like a ritual now. It's like, oh man, like if they can somehow, some way figure out a way where I'm able to use my headset and broadcast my other video game systems, oh buddy. I haven't tried any other Apple Arcade games on there, especially ones that uses like a a controller, but I tell you that the experience is like no other though. Definitely, matter of fact, if you're at an Apple store in Canada, I would definitely go try the Vision Pro. It's definitely, it caught me off guard how good it is. It says Silent Hill news beat. Nah, listen, I haven't listen. Last time I played it was the last time on the stream. Next chance to progress. I think I might get into it tonight. So, but I can crash on CMG's couch. Oh, but I can crash on CMG's couch. It could be the Legion Go Bros. Oh man, not the Legion Go Bros. I made some elderberry tea today, boy. That thing was busting. All right. Oh man, that's funny. Not the Legion Go Bros. Listen, hey, let me ask you a question. And I'm sitting here struggling thinking like, I don't know what else a PS5 Pro could do that would make me want to buy one when there's no games. Why are they going to release a PS5 Pro this year and they've already stated that they have no new first party titles? I don't get it. I don't understand this logic. Listen, you're right, geek. Listen, Legion Go Bros. Man, it's too funny, man. Too funny. But yeah, I don't see nothing they can offer me to say, you know what? I just got to have a PS5 Pro. I don't know. They could change my mind. Maybe, you know what? Like, we don't know what kind of things they're gonna offer. I don't know, man. This is another one of the things I'm looking at and say, man, I just don't see the purpose. I do not see the purpose of spending $550 more for a Pro, and you don't got no games. You gonna take all my old games and make them better? I mean, they pretty much run pretty good already. I don't know how much more, better you're gonna make these games, but I guess we'll see. Sony plunges $10 billion after the PS5 sales cuts. Woo. But a bigger issue is its near decade low gains margin. Woo-wee. Around $10 billion of value was wiped off of Sony stock this week after it. See, I'm so glad I sold them shares. After it cut its sales forecast for its flagship PlayStation 5 console for the fiscal year. But analysts who already thought Sony's PS5 target was too lofty told CNBC a bigger issue for the Japanese tech giant is the company's declining margin in its key gaming business. Analysts are questioning why Sony's gaming margin is not higher despite higher margin products like digital sales and games is PS Plus subscription service. That's a good question. Analysts who already thought Sony's PS5 target was too lofty I read that already. Sony this week announced it's now expected to sell 21 million units of PS5s in the fiscal year ending in March, compared with previous forecasts of 25 million. 4 million systems? That's a lot, man. You take 4 million, you multiply that times $500. That's huge. That's like $2 billion. I might be cutting it short. Wow, that's a lot of dough. And to be an investor, I know you probably be kind of upset, like, man, what y'all doing? I'm telling you, man, I think it was getting away from those core. Sony didn't learn nothing from Nintendo. You know, Nintendo kept hitting them with these IPs, man. It's like, you know, these first, they just kept hitting them. It's like you can't walk away from that. I think to walk away from Uncharted, knowing how big it was, I think it was stupid. They just walked away from certain IPs. Like, man, you need to return these things, man. These things make you who you are. And they become too dependent on third party and the things they produce. And now, you know what? It's biting them in the butt. It says, is it a shipment forecast cut for PS5? It's not what is disappointing. What is disappointing is the low level of operating margin. It says, I don't know what is the name. It says, equity analyst at Jefferies said in a note to clients on Wednesday, he added that the prior to the January to March quarter of 2022, margins at the gaming unit were around 12% to 13% in the previous 4 years. Let's see. The latest quarter single-digit margin for Sony is present despite various tailwinds that should have driven up the margin towards 20%. Golly. So okay, let's say these tailwinds include sales of its first-party games, which are increasingly in the form of digital downloads, in addition to its high-margin PS Plus subscription service, which commands around 50% margin, according to Goya. Says their revenue on digital sales, add-on content, digital downloads are at all-time highs, and yet their margins are at decades low. Woo-wee. But look out, listen. I'm telling you, Nintendo ain't going nowhere. I don't know what PlayStation gonna do. They're telling you they better just settle down and get back to making games. This is just not acceptable. I bet you it's not. So Spider-Man 2, which came out last year and is produced by Sony's own Insomniac Games, cost around $300 million to make. That's crazy. I mean, yeah, they've made their money back. I think Spider-Man sold like 10 million copies. I mean, yeah, they've doubled their money, you know, because that's 600 million. But still, according to the gaming website Kotaku, citing an internal presentation that was leaked after a ransomware group hacked the company. So these budgets seem to have a significant impact on their gaming margins over time, Total said. Tell you, listen, this is the reason why Nintendo continues to make money in spite of what's going on, because their gaming budgets is not that high. Now, their gaming budget is going to grow because we got a more powerful system on the horizon. However, I don't think they got I kind of wonder how much Zelda costs to make, but Grid Tactics says, it's not the PS5 is a bad experience. The only thing I can think is native 4K as opposed to bootleg 4K. And at 60 frames per second. Yeah, I mean, 60, you know, probably 60 frames, you know, that's probably like the baseline 60 frames. They probably, you know, get up all the way up to maybe, you know, some, you know, higher frame rates. But still, I mean, even playing Final Fantasy at 30 frames per second, it's not a bad experience. It's not like I just absolutely just need extra frame rate to enjoy the game. I was like, I don't see the purpose of it. I don't know, man. What do you do, good people? What do you do? All right, good people. Listen, not a whole lot of news. We know what's coming down the pipeline. We had the Xbox event, and that was interesting. You know what? These rumors for Nintendo is all over the place. Something like, you know, they're saying it's 2025. I hope not, but if it means we get better quality games and all those games are on the disc without a download, I guess we'll be waiting. let's go ahead and switch gears, good people, because you know what that time is. It's wheel time. So if you want to jump on the wheel, this is your opportunity right now. I'll give you a hot second before we get started. Let me see. Can I? Can I? I'm trying to look for my little controller. What I do with that? Oh, it's over here. Okay. I think I'm gonna go ahead. I'm trying to give it a run. I keep dying on this game. Oh, my son ain't playing it. If he is, he about to get cut off. All right. Woohoo. All right, I'll leave it right there for right now. All right, good people. Let's go ahead and get the wheels of steel on. You know how we do. If your name is called first, you get the sweet tones of my boy Peter Griffin. Nope, you can't hear Peter. Couldn't hear Peter because the thing was off. Guerrilla Tactics, give it a second entry. I got you. Not so Guerrilla Tactics. He says, one day we'll get that room tour. Yeah, one day when I clean this bad boy up. Hey, we said what you need to do. You just did it, my brother. Let me get you on there right now. All you have to do is chime in tonight and say whatever you need to say. What do I need to do? Well, you just did it. You on the board. All right. At the end of the stream, we get out a free Nintendo eShop card. Listen, for those of you who are new to the stream, how do you get your eShop card? Very simple. One of two ways. You can follow me on Discord. Let me put my Discord in the chat real quick. Let me put the Discord in the chat so you can join Discord. That's probably the safest way to get it to you. Give me 1 second, good people. We'll get started. All right. Hold on 1 second. I just got to put it. So if you're on YouTube, I'll put it into the YouTube chat. Cut that down so you don't hear me. All right. I just added the... All right, I put my Discord in the chat and I pinged it. The best way is to join the Discord, or you can either follow me on gaming_dad3 on X or Twitter, or however you want to call it. And just let me know how you want me to send it to you as soon as that you get it. All right. A Styles in the building. All right, we got the 20 people, ladies and gentlemen. So if your boy Gaming Dad wins tonight, since A Styles just jumped on at the last minute, I'm gonna give the winnings to A Styles. So A Styles, you'll see yourself. You'll be on there twice as nice. Of course, you got your own name, and if GD wins, you'll win. He said, I was in the middle of typing saying how long Nintendo has kept this one system afloat. Almost 8 years, man. Crazy. There's a good chance they'll be entering their 9th year by the time they release a Switch 2. That means the Switch is probably going to be around for 10, maybe even 11 years. Crazy. Crazy, man. If they do a price cut, man, oh man. Think about it. They sold over 140 million at full price. Of course they got 11 billion in cash. Ooh, they've made that company a lot of money. Nah, no, they're not. Listen, he said is floating right into an iceberg. Nah. I'm gonna tell you why. They get too many other things going on. Their intellectual properties, man, are making them money hands over fists in too many areas, and it's continuing to grow. He said right into an iceberg. That's still funny. All right, good people. Listen, we're on the board. We're getting ready to get 20 people on the board. And once again, if I win tonight, I get my winnings to A Styles. So here we go. Let's see who's going to be our first loser tonight. Who's our first loser, ladies and gents? And it will be my brother from over the UK, Bazit 24/7, YT.
You lose.
Is out of here, ladies and gentlemen. He got to beat it. You got to go. We're down to 19 people already. It's at full price and counting. Right. Up next, off the wheels of steel, he is for real. Sonic Knuckle Tails is out of here. We'll keep it flowing. We down to 18. What did the sheep say? What did the sheep say? Oh, Guerrilla Tactics. What did the sheep say? Not so Guerrilla Tactics is out of here, ladies and gentlemen. But that's his second entry, so he's still on the board. Boy, listen, that sound never gets old. All right, we keep it flowing. We're down to 17 people left on the wheel. Who's up next to catch all that flex? And our next loser will be going back. They might save you. Woo! Guerrilla Tactics going back to back. God almighty. Whoa! He said, the sheep said, just dance. Oh man, that is funny. Guerrilla Tactics officially off the board, ladies and gentlemen, completely. We're down to 16 people left on the board. Who's up next to catch all the flex? And it will be Cool Breezy is taking it easy for Sheezy. Cool Breeze is off the board, ladies and gentlemen. Peace out. He said that was close. Yeah, that was close. He said, ain't that some rigged mess? Ooh, that's the Nintendo ninjas. Yeah, like Drake said, you going back to back. Woo, man, oh man. This is the 4th time I've gone back to back. Yeah, see, Nintendo then chimed in. They know you hacking, you pirating their stuff. You want to say Pirate Bay earlier. Yeah, that is wild, man. That's funny. All right, down to 15 people, ladies and gentlemen. 15. Who's up next to catch all the flex? And it will be my brother for another mother. CMG, please exit left. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. CMG has been blown off the board. He had to go. Down to 14 people, ladies and gentlemen. 14 people. Who's up next to catch the flex? And it will be Cool Breeze is out of here, ladies and gentlemen. Peace out, Cool Breezy. Taking it easy. All right. We're down to 13. Ooh, the very unlucky number. And it will be my brother Butternogs representing Twitch in the building, man.
Very good.
But you know what?
No soup for you.
No soup for you.
Come back. 1 year.
1 year. Oh, man. He said, let the record show. Not to brag, but I was the first once. He said I was the first to have both entries left in the top 2. You were. Yep, you went against yourself, but not today. All right, we're down to 12. Let's see who's next. Next. Not your boy. Not your boy, Gaming Dad. Gaming Dad is off the board, ladies and gentlemen. We're down to 11. Who will be next? It's going to be the boy, the homie, Steven. Never gets old, man. Never gets old. All right, good people. Listen, let's see who will be up next. Ladies and gentlemen, our next selection will be our winner tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, right. Coming in from Las Vegas is my boy Quay 311. He's our winner tonight, but you know how I say.
Psych!
Better luck next time. Slugheads.
Quay 311 is off the board, ladies and gentlemen. He's off the board. Peace. We're down to 9. Man, she fine. And Supersonic Mockingjay
it's all there.
is out of
black
here.
and white, clear as crystal. You get
Nothing.
nothing.
You lose.
Good day, sir.
Good day. He's out of here. All right, ladies and gentlemen, see what we got next. All right, to keep it flowing, we down to number 8. It's getting close. It's getting close. It's getting close. It's getting close. Mr. Ajim is out of here. Please give me a song. But you out of here, ladies and gentlemen. You out of here. Hey, listen, first of all, man, you new guys that come through tonight, man, thank y'all for coming out. We live every Monday night, man. Come back. I give it a free $10 eShop card every Monday night. We do this at the end. I hope y'all enjoyed the conversation. I try my best to get into everybody's comments, but I truly love when new people come through. I hope I can, squeeze out a piece of your time every week on Monday, and we talk about this wonderful game, these wonderful video games. We're down to 7. The number of completion. Let's see who is up next to catch all the flex, and it will be Dub City.
You are out of here.
Dub City is out of here, ladies and gentlemen. We're down to 6. Who is left in the mix? And it will be A Styles, man. You can't close, man. But you're out of here. God the almighty. God the almighty. All right. We're down to the final 5. Who is left to be alive? In the mix. Making tricks. And it will be DB. Mr. Baltimore is off the screen, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we're down to our final 4. Really, it's final 3 because D1 won last week. He can't win this week. He gave his winnings off to someone else. So we're down to our final 3. Long-time fan of the show, the big homie, a geeky chick is on the wheels of steel. Newcomer from last week, Brother Musa. Facebook in the building, represent. Longtime friend, came back to hang out with us. Juan Carlos is in the final 4, but it can only be one. Who would it be? Let's see. Who's going to be? Who's going to be? And the first one off the board is Juan Carlos. Man, thanks for coming back through, man. We appreciate you, my brother. We appreciate you. DB, man, appreciate you, my brother. I hope you can come back through. Let me go ahead and remove him. We're down to our final 3. Who would it be? Let's see. And, a geeky chick is
It's all
out of
there,
here.
black and white, clear as crystal. You get
Nothing. You lose. Good day, ma'am.
sir.
So, ladies and gentlemen, by default, Brother Musa gets the dub tonight because D1 can't get the W. What's you? I said, Devin, are you D1? I don't think DB is D1. However, we only got 2. We know Brother Moosa's won, but for fun's sake, we're going to find out who will be our final winner. Will it be Brother Moosa or will it be D1? Nick Cannon, where you at on the drums? That music never gets old, man. Nick Cannon's on the wheels of steel. Hit him with the drums, please. Tonight's winner, official winner, will be D1. Would have went back-to-back weekends, but you know what? He do not win. What's going on here? Come on, Nick Cannon, kill them drums. Brother Moosa is off the board, but he is not our official winner. D1 is our winner, but Brother Moosa won tonight. Kids, give it up for our winners tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's your boy Gaming Dad. Listen, I thank y'all for hanging out with me. You know how I like to do, man. I mean, I hope I don't offend nobody, but you know what, listen, man, I praise God on this channel here. You know, I'll give him the praises, man, because he allowed me to kind of meet great people from across the globe. He allowed me to do that with this technology, and I'm so grateful that I was to be able to be a part of that. So let me get these last comments in. Let's see. So they can only be one, and it's D1. Gigi said, "Oh, I'm out." You was close though. Supersonic Mockingjay with the verse of the day says, "Dear friends, since God so loved us, we also ought to love one another. No one has ever seen God, but if we love one another, God lives in us, and his love is made complete in us." 1 John chapter 4, verses 11 to 12, NIV version. Yes, sir. Let's get it, that D1. You know what, D1 won last week, so the rule is like you can't win 2 weeks in a row. So D1 didn't win he won last week, so this week the winner is Brother Moosa. Supersonic Mockingjay say you verse of the day, and do not forget to do good and share with others. For such sacrifices, God is pleased. Absolutely. Hebrews 13, verse 16. He said, rigged. That song is bop, though. It is. Oh, congrats, Moosa. Says, nope. Congrats, D1. You're the real MVP. Both of y'all are. That's funny. Direct week hype. Yes. Listen, so if I'm driving back on Wednesday, I'm going to go live, but I'm going to go live from my car. So hopefully it'll be enough sunlight outside that, you know, I can still get my chit chat on. So that should be good. All great things come from him most high. Yes. Absolutely. Hope you do a recap this week. Yes, I definitely plan on doing a recap, Geeky. I would just like to point out, I was even right about the last person on the wheel. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, man. Listen, your skills are impeccable. Set your mind on things that are above, not on the things that are on earth. Absolutely. Keep your mind focused on him that's above over everything else. Seek his kingdom first, he said. Not last, not second, but first. Shuffle to chat, chapter, verse, but allow for naming verses in the chat. Okay. All right, good people. Let me get my prayer on. I would like to pray for those who took opportunity. So if you get opportunity, man, by your heads. Dear Heavenly Father, I thank you, Lord, for blessing those who are here tonight to be able to hear your word and be able to hear me pray for them, Lord. I pray, Lord, that you bless them right now in the name of Jesus. I pray, Lord, that you bless their families. I pray, Lord, that you bless them, Lord, and touch them, that you bless them spiritually, emotionally, and financially. I pray that you deliver them from evil and keep all evildoers away from them, Lord. I pray that the Holy Spirit takes over right now, Lord, and it comes out, Lord, and gives them what they need tonight. I just pray that they spend time with you, that they learn to your ways and your precepts and learn to follow those ways, and they keep them in their heart. I pray, Lord, that tomorrow they go out and serve someone else, that they go out and share their love for other people with someone else today. I pray, Lord, that they share their love for you with someone else. I pray, Lord, that they make it their mission to bring other people to Christ. I thank you, Lord, for this opportunity to be able to pray and praise your name. In Jesus' name, we all pray and give thanks. Amen. Good people, this is your boy Gaming Dad. Listen, I'm not getting off the stream. I'm about to switch gears. I got to finish this game. I keep dying. But, you know what? It is what it is. It's scary, though. Hold on, I'm trying to find my... This got to be it here. Let's see. All right, bet. Now I'm gonna turn a little bit away. All right, let's see. Am I muted? Let's see. Until I mute off. Amen. Grace. Thank you, Geeky. Thank you. So for those who want to stick around, man, and watch me die relentlessly, I can't get off this part here. It's too many parts. There's parts that keep chasing me and it be dark. I can't see nothing. Now we right back to these real. I mean, these roaches is for real. Let me go back to this wall. Look at that roach. Look at that. Those are graphics. All right, but you know I'm about to go out here and die. So here we go. I went the wrong way. Oh, well, I can't see.
You're way too hard on yourself.
Woo-wee. I bet I get caught.
In an art class.
Can't see. Man, that scared the piss out of me. What? I don't want to see this here. Hold on. Oh, man, that scared the piss out of me. He said, what game are you playing? I'm playing, this is Silent Hill. They had a free-to-play game. Not free-to-play, but it was a free download of the Silent Hill demo. It's called A Short Message. And I'm at this particular part. I'm in Chapter 3. I kind of played it for a minute. And I'm at this one part, man, I can't get off of. Cause you gotta go through while this thing is chasing you, and you gotta kind of like figure out the maze, and you gotta grab all these pictures. But then when I get all the pictures, I don't know what I need to do. I gotta find the right door. So it's like you be all over the place. It's like, man, it's crazy. Yeah, that jump scare was for real. That was a for real. I mean, I got scared for real. Like, that was so funny. Okay, all right. Let's try it again. Oh, no. Oh, I missed my turn. It's how that thing walks is probably scared me the most. It's like... All right, let's try it again. where am I supposed to go? No! Oh, give me a H up out of here. Oh, what's going on? Ooh-wee. Ah! I'm about to die. I'm about to die. Ah! Run! Woo! Jesus. That noise, man. I'm going around in these circles and then, you know, these lights be changing on me. Oh! Woo-wee! What the hell? Oh, I remember this part. See, I don't like him because, you know, it oh! Run! Run! Oh, we're going right back out the door. Woo-wee!
You're way too hard on yourself.
Woo-wee! Get out of here. Oh! Hey, I was about to get that out there. Woo-wee! This is too much pressure. Oh! I got it. Woo. Oh no. No. Oh man, that's some bull. Is that not gonna lie? In video game logic of dying and reviving back in the apartment, I just chill in the apartment and eat some leftover pizza. Man, no you wouldn't. Look at this stuff here. That with all these bugs in this bad boy. Look at all that trash in there. Who put all that trash in that bathroom? They need their tail whooped. I thought we established that there were 5 pictures to find, and finding the exit door being near the starting door. Yeah, that is true. But you know what? It's scary. Okay, all right.
what you drew me way back. You're into art, right? You could audit an art class.
Dang! Man, that was a bull. So you had a good route for 1 and 2. I know, right? I got to the second picture, but it's the other ones that, I don't got a route to them yet. The Uber Eats exists. Sorry. Oh, man, I don't know, man. I don't know. Uber Eats. All I know, I'll be Uber dying. Ain't nothing back here I can get. Who gonna put the baby? Who gonna do that to the baby? I know, listen, it's gotta be something. Give me a weapon, a different background, something. Whew. I guess I can go back out here. Sometimes you just need to get away to kind of this get your mind right. Give me some of this good cola. Y'all see good cola right there? Good cola. Let's see what else they got to drink. Bug bees. Drinking some bug bees. All right. Let's have at it again. Ooh, nothing here.
I really like what you drew me way back. You're into art, right? You could audit an art class.
I see me moonwalk about that bad boy. I was like,
What are you hiding inside?
oh, that's some bull. That's some bull. Spray some Febreze in that place. Not bad enough to get shanked. Yeah, them clickers from Last of Us though. Those something different. Oh man. Curses, man. All right, I gotta try it again. I can get to my first two pretty quick. I wish I could run faster.
I really like what you drew me way back. You're into art, right? You could audit an art class.
Guess we're going this way.
What's that? Oh, you like what you see?
Get up out of here. Oh, come on. Woo. Jeez. Oh no. Oh no. Woo. Man, pressure's real. Oh my goodness, this joke is. Oh my goodness. I've never been to this part before. Man, can I find these pictures, please? Oh no. Can I move around them? Yeah, I gave him the Barry Sanders. I gave him the Barry. I thought I was dead for sure. Woo! Come on, I need a better seat. Where am I going? Oh no. Oh, I can't get around it. All right, man. I'm tired of dying. This is where I give up and go eat dinner. Oh man, this is crazy. Oh my goodness. Woo, good people, man. Listen, man. Listen, Geeky, I'm with you. I'm with you. I'm like, man, where are the rest of these pictures are at? Listen, hey, that was the first time I was able to dip around at A Styles. I was better. That's the first time. Usually, you know, when she get that monster get close, I'm just dead. But yeah, listen, I need a break. I gotta go play some chess. So right, Gigi, you right. We need a walkthrough. We do need a walkthrough. Woo, Jesus. Too much pressure. But don't worry, I'm eventually I'll figure it out. I ain't gonna figure it out tonight. I'm hungry. Good people, man. This your boy Gave Me That, man. Thank y'all for hanging out with me. Enjoying me getting the piss get out of me. I gotta cut that video up. I gotta put that. I gotta put that on a TikTok or something. That was funny. Yeah, that's a matter of fact. I'm gonna do that right now. Good people, listen. Once again, have a great week. You know what? Hey, we will definitely talk on Wednesday. I just don't know what time Wednesday. It probably will just be on YouTube. So if you guys are on other venues, I'll probably only be broadcasting on YouTube because I'll be probably on my drive home. I can't do them both. You know what? Hold on, take that back. I probably could if I did it on Restream. I might have to look into that. But good people, this is your boy Gave Me That. Thank y'all. Have a good night. And you know how to end my streams in the mortal words of my boy Don Cornelius. It is peace, love, and soul, good people. Holla at your boy. Till next time. Next Monday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, This Week in Gaming. You know how we do. Peace out. Hold on. CMG, you back, man? I'm just not getting off. I'm just not wrapping it up. Well, I'm still in this room getting the piss scared out of me. But it's fun though. Goodbye, everyone.